series video. I'm going to be talking about book series I have read from start to finish, not including companion novels and like standalone prequels, such as The Kill Order for The Maze Runner and extras, because I believe that's more of a companion. So yeah, I believe I have 20 that I've completed, and there are some that I don't own all the books for, but I have read them all. So yeah, let's get started. First up, we have The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare, made of City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Glass, City of Fallen Angels, City of Lost Souls, and City of Heavenly Fire. And then obviously we have the Infernal Devices, made of Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess. Next up, we have the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series, made up of The Lightning Thief, Sea of Monsters, Titan's Curse, Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympian. And then of course we have the Heroes of Olympus series by Rick Riordan, made up of The Lost Hero, Son of Neptune, Mark of Athena, House of Hades, and Blood of Olympus. That's a heavy pile. And then we have the Kane Chronicles trilogy by Rick Riordan, Red Pyramid, Throne of Fire, Serpent's Shadow. Then we have the Keys to the Kingdom series by Garth Nix, which is made up of Mr. Monday, Grim Tuesday, Drowned Wednesday, Sir Thursday, Lady Friday, Superior Saturday, and Lord Sunday, a very underrated series, and I do really love this one. Next up, we have the Saga of Darren Shan, which I've got in lots of weird ways. So I'll show you the books. We've got Vampire Blood, Vampire Rights, and then this is Vampire War, but I've got them as the three separate books, Hunters of the Dusk, Allies of the Night, and Killers of the Dawn. And then there's the bind-up of the last three, which is Vampire Destiny. Another really underrated series. Some people know it as a Set to Freak series, but for me it's always been the Saga of Darren Shan. Then we have the Saga of Larton Crepsley by Darren Shan, which is the prequel kind of series. It's made up of Birth of a Killer, Ocean of Blood, Palace of the Damned, and Brothers to the Death. Next up, we have the Gone series by Michael Grant, made up of Gone, Hunger, Lies, Plague, Fear, and Light. And this is the series with the really pretty coloured pages. Yeah, a very good series as well. Next up, we have the New Hero series by Michael Carroll, made up of The Quantum Prophecy, Sakara, and Absolute Power. This is a really fun superhero series, and there's the prequel series, which I've also completed now, made up of Superhuman, Ascension, Stronger, and Hunter. This is the Superhuman Clash series, which are prequels and deals with a lot of characters that you see in the other one. It's a very good series, these two. Next up, we have the first series that I haven't got all the books for, but I have read them all, which is the Alex Rider series by Anthony Horowitz. This is made up of Stormbreaker, Point Blank, Skeleton Key, Eagle Strike, Scorpia, Archangel, Snakehead, Crocodile Tears, then Scorpia Rising. And there's like a weird prequel novel that's just come out, but that's not part of the main series. So yeah, this is the main series. And yeah, I've read this one. Moving along to my kind of dystopians that I've read. I have read all of the Maze Runner trilogy by James Dashner. I'm missing Scorched Rise because my friend has it. So yeah, Maze Runner and Death Cure, and then the Scorched Rise is the middle book. Then another dystopian series I've read is the Divergent trilogy by Veronica Roth, made of Divergent, Insurgent, and Allegiant, which I don't have because I borrowed and I didn't like it, so I never bought it. Another trilogy, this is the trilogy that I talked about that has... I don't have the other book for, because I think it's more of a companion, which is the Uglies trilogy, made up of Uglies, Pretties, and Specials. And there's Extras, which is a weird companion thing that I don't think is included in the main series. So this is the main series, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, or don't, because I think this is a trilogy and I'm not willing to read extras. So, yes, this one. Then obviously we have the Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, which, if you don't know what the books are in this, The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, and Mockingjay. And this series is like the gold standard of dystopian, isn't it really, still? So yeah, this one. Next up we have the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling, which I don't own all of them. I'm missing Chamber of Secrets. I know that's really bad. But I have The Philosopher's Stone, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, and Deathly Hallows. Just missing Chamber of Secrets. Moving along to the penultimate series that I actually own, I have The Inheritance Cycle by Christopher Paolini, made of Aragon, Eldest, Brasinga, and Inheritance. And if you don't, this series was like, I feel like it was big like a few years ago now, but I really enjoy this series. So, and the last series that I've owned and read is the Twilight Saga by Stephanie Meyer, and I have actually read the Weird Little Companion thing, because I've got New Twilight, I have Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse, The Short Second Life of Britannia, and Breaking Dawn. Then there are 2 series I believe that I don't own but I have read all the books from, and those are the Chronicles of Narnia and the Gresham Grange duology by Anthony Horowitz. Oh, the Chronicles of Narnia is C.S. Lewis, but I don't own all those books, but I've read them. So I think that makes 20 or 21. I think. Let me go count. I've read 21 series apparently, so yeah, that's that. Goodbye!